Yo, what is up, my golden boys and girls? Chandler here, and today it is another Beyblade review. This is the final bay I really need to complete sparking. And this bay is Hollow Deathsyther, the B-176 Random Booster Volume 23. The prize bay being Hollow Deathsyther, 12-ax High Excel-4A. The new parts are Deathsyther, Hollow, 4A, and Axe. High Excel, I also think, is a new driver, but they don't market it as a new driver. The other bays you would be able to get in this booster would be Hollow Valkyrie, 11 Absorb 1D, Abyss Longinus, 13 Spiral Dash 4A, Dead Phoenix, 13 or 3 High Dead Phoenix, 13 High Zephyr, Storm Pegasus, Drake High Survive. What was this one? Cursed Deathsyther, 8-Z-1S, Archer Hercules, 10 Axe Power, and Drasil Viper 00 Wall High Defense, which I really wanted Drasil, but I only had enough money for Deathsyther in my pocket, so we picked up the prize bay, so let's get that out right in front of the camera for all of your glorious eyes to see. So, Hollow Deathsyther, right when I put it together and I felt the layer, I'm like, this is probably heavier than Rage, and it feels heavier than what Rage most Super King bays feel like. Though it does have a 12 disc, which is not really a bad thing. I actually use a 12 disc to open the box, so when I was getting it. So let's go part by part. I am not going to do a test launch or a test battle with this video, but I would like to save the battles because since sparking is coming to an end, I am going to be getting Death Solomon, and once that happens, I'm going to do a marathon with all of them. So stay tuned for that. So let's start off with the Litchip core. Excel. Alright. Chip core. It's black and has a metallic black print on it, so very dark, very edgy. I don't really see there's probably a lot of layers this will go well with, but I can't see myself using it. It's definitely like a nice black. I think it's solid. No, it's slightly transparent. It's like a dark navy blue, actually. That's cool. Next we have the Deathsyther chip. Now the Deathsyther chip, you can actually already see the scythe, even without the layer. You can see that's the scythe and that's the handle going across it, the hands gripping it. This chip, I don't think has any discernible difference from other chips until someone in the WBO or mentions like a difference with like the normal chips that don't have like the weird slopes here. Also, that yellow eye on the bottom looks hideous because they kind of went all out on the print, which I won't say is bad. Is that actually under the? I don't know. That's weird. That's really weird. Did they just leave that spot clear and paint the bottom so the eye wouldn't wear out? Because if so, that's genius. That's actually genius. Holy crap. I'm sorry. I look at the littlest things and I'm like, that's cool. But yeah, you can see the scythe, the Deathsyther head. It's nothing too special. Next up, let's move to probably the best part in this Beyblade, Hollow. Now, Hollow, already you can see metal here. This whole scythe is metal. So it's going to weigh a lot. Now, this base, I'm actually going to say this now, is not good for attack. It's just this scythe here is so rounded that it's not going to really gain any smash attack off these other points. Doesn't have high of a chance. Though you can use this to beat Tempest in same spin on certain stamina combinations. Like, I want to say Octa is a really good option. I've actually been getting good success with the Holy Liner Dash driver. But that's pretty much it. It's got good potential. It's just that you got to know how to use it for that potential to shine through. I've already done a lot of testing with it, and I've heard that this scythe area is going to get scuffed up a lot if you battle Beyblades with paint on them, so I'm going to try and battle bays that don't have paint on the side of them, Deathsyther also has paint on the side. Ah, that's so cool. But yeah, you can see the big scythe. My friends in the Final Fantasy community called this the materia slot when I showed this to them. That's a little nerd joke for you. If any of you guys know what materia is, let me know in the comments section below if you do. It's a 3A mold, an A3 mold. I don't know what that means, especially for these rings. Maybe it's better weight or whatever. The next part is 4A. So this chassis is unbalanced, which you can use to balance the layer or make it more unbalanced. Its teeth are, let me show that, kind of like a mix between Jokers and Valkyries, but in the best ways possible. It is dual spin, so you can use this on your lefts and your rights. It actually has a resemblance to Hades with these hexagons, so maybe they plan on releasing a Sparking Hades and making this chassis like 3B, but who knows? I would have loved to see a Sparking Hades and a Sparking Phoenix, but let's just praise that Dynamite Battle may have those two in store for us. And the next part is the 12 disc. You know what I have to say about the 12 disc? Let me get everything out of the way. That's what I have to say. 12 is an absolutely garbage disc under most circumstances. Though, I'm actually going to say this now. I hope I did not dent my table. It's light. And I think with a layer as heavy as Hollow, it's not going to burst at all. Which makes this Beyblade probably one of the hardest to burst bays in the game. Because it has a dash driver, it has a layer heavier than the disc. It's pretty much setting itself up for major just burst resistance. Oh, I'm tired, Jesus. I just woke up today, so yeah, my head hurts. Headaches suck. The axe frame. I don't really know what to say. I could say this, it sits really low, which is interesting. I've never seen a frame like this, one-sided frame sit this low. Especially these parts. These three blades here sit very low compared to the frame base. But yes, you can put it on all your core discs, whether that be that or say your red 00. It does that. I look sick. I'm sorry. I see an opportunity to put red and black on a Beyblade, and then I'm like, I want to put this on Diabolos. Because that's just its color palette at this point. But yeah, 12 axe, light enough, but has pretty good recoil on the frame. Since we are going to be utilizing the high Excel dash driver, now I'm going to say this now, this is my first ever high driver, and I'm glad it was Excel, because it's simple, and simple makes it easier to understand. I love the sticker on this, just kind of like, it looks neon to me, and I like it. It kind of reminds me of how dual layer sticker or single layer stickers were, because they popped really well. You have the little high piece in here, which is like that. It's like the whole, I don't know if I have a driver. I have a bullet driver. It's kind of like this piece right here. It sits between the top half, and then it basically holds the centerpiece in. That's what that black piece for the high drivers are, and they just made the driver high, and I think they also extended the rivets a little bit. The spring on this, does it feel tighter than most dash drivers? Yeah, actually. That's, wow. Yeah, this bay is not bursting anytime soon, so. The assembly process, chip core. Load that in. Pop it into the hollow bays. Now you'll notice that the scythes actually kind of join together. Like the old scythe is now like part of the bigger scythe, and then the handle has the area we call the materia slot. So if you wanna, I think you wanna put the most weight onto the scythe. I need to check the box. Is that how they do it? Yep. So do that. Take your cool driver And, ooh. How many clicks? 1, 2. Yeah, well, 3 clicks. One's decently strong, the second one's an absolute beast, and then the third one is eh. Let's check the balance. Yeah, we can already see that that's going to fall over a lot. Now let me switch the balance orientation and see the different result. I know I'm hand-spinning it to the left. It's just how I do it. Yeah, it's just as unbalanced. I don't know if it's going to make a huge difference. Maybe when I do testing in the base stadium for the testing video, that'll be nice. So yeah, that was my review on Hollow Deathsyther. If you guys want to see any battles with it, please let me know in the comment section below. Every time you guys recommend a battle, that just adds to the list I'm going to do once Sparking ends. And then Dynamite Battle begins. So I think I'm going to do Sparking battles after I get my Solomon. And then we will be basically doing marathon battles, and we have an entire month for me to do consistent battle uploads, like once every 2 days or something. So yeah, please recommend what battles you guys would want to see between Sparking Base in the link in the description below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Join the Discord. Links always in the description, guys. You guys can always join that Discord. And you guys have an awesome day. Stay safe, stay awesome, and Beyblade.